feel the vibration of that one thought in your mind, in your heart, in your body, and in the atmosphere around you. And stay with that thought. Stay with the experience and the feeling of that thought. And so we slow down our thinking, slow it right down. And we make our thinking profound. Profound, firstly, for our own selves. And we don't allow, oh no, that's not true. Oh no, that's not me. None of that. Right now, you are that. And when you get into that experience, then coming out from that place, you will know what the real meaning of freedom is. You're not going to sit there. If you start to process your thinking, that's a different thing. That's a form of meditation when you're sitting in a gathering where you can process your thinking about freedom. You can go into the experience of that. That is a form of meditation. But it doesn't have to be. First, you go into the experience of a place of power inside yourself. The power of stillness, the power of peace, the power of silence, the power of being focused. And when you start to see the effect of that on your whole being, then afterwards you think about peace from that place, or you think about freedom from that place. But know that here, it's not, don't make it just a heady exercise, because if you make it just a heady exercise, then you lose it. You lose the concentration, you kind of separate from what's happening here and in your body and in your mind. You just stay in your mind. But what we want to do in our practice of meditation is to, as you breathe, your breath, your body, and your environment, and your vibration, all of that is taking you into the one experience. All of that is helping you, supporting you. At the same time as all, your thought is an energy. A thought, anybody's thought, any thought you have is an energy. But what happens is that we're thinking so fast that we don't stop to experience the energy of the thought. Like, and those thoughts that we have that are of a high speed, they're like, I think of them as ants. Crowds of ants. They come very fast and they come very quickly, and they come in a big bunch. They don't come in one or two. Maybe you haven't even seen an ant, one or two ants. There's just like a stream of them. Before you know it, they've taken over, And that's what thoughts are like. Weak thoughts, negative thoughts, they come like that. They're super fast. And they come in a stream. And when something is very fast, it's very difficult. What would happen if you were driving 80 miles an hour and you put your foot down on the brake? What would happen? You would crash. You would crash the car and you would hurt yourself. If you try to suddenly brake, it's not possible. You just slow down the speed. Then you apply a brake and the car comes to a nice steady stop. The same with our thoughts. And when you have one thought and linger in that one thought. And even now, as you sit here, I might be sharing lots of thoughts, but the energy behind those thoughts is one. And that is meditation and peace. So you can feel the energy of your thought, that one thought, descend upon you and descend in the space where you are. So don't just become alone. Don't become isolated. Don't become isolated from the place or even from your body. Stay present with everything. Allow the energy of your thought to occupy everything. Make sense? Okay, so shall we start that now? So I'm going to speak out some thoughts to help you a little bit. And then when we meditate here, we meditate with eyes open. Those of you who are here for the first time may not know this, but this is a very important aspect of our practice of meditation. And the reason why we do it is to do exactly what I just told you, to be fully present here and now, and not escape anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not escaping anywhere. If anything, we're bringing that supremely subtle vibration and energy to ourselves. So you stay right here, go nowhere, but be present with everything. So when you have your eyes open, and usually someone conducting the meditation leads the meditation, which is what I'm doing today. You rest your eyes on my forehead, and then I do the same with each one. But I'll do that after I've stopped speaking the meditation, because it's a bit weird to be speaking, and you could do it, but it's a bit strange, so won't do that. So I'll just speak out some thoughts, then I will look at each one of you, and be sure that I'm not looking at your eyes and your hair and your skin or anything like that. I'm not reading your mind, even if it feels like that to you. I'm not. I have enough problem with mine to be able to go into yours. So I'm definitely not going to read your mind. You can be sure about that. But what does happen is that the barriers that we create of ourselves, between ourselves, those barriers are broken down in that vision of the self as a spiritual being. If you feel uncomfortable, no problem. You don't have to have your eyes open. I suggest you close your eyes, or you look at that point, that image that you see in front of you. It's a symbol of the spirit, the soul, or even God for that matter. Okay? I think I'll need a microphone for this a little bit.
This one?
No, Thanks. Sit comfortably and relaxed, but alert. Not slouching in the chair, because that actually, relaxation is one thing and meditation is something else. If you become too relaxed, and you know what's going to happen, don't you, in this heat? You might sway to one side a little bit, or you nod off. And sometimes that feels relaxing and we think that we've meditated, but actually we just have a nice snooze. So sit alert and comfortable, resting your eyes in one place. Take a deep breath, and with your mind, follow the breath all the way down into your stomach, slowly and gently. And then exhale, continuing to observe your breath, as it comes up. Continue that for 3 or 4 times. Breath in and breath out. As your mind observes your breath, your mind becomes quiet, no longer preoccupied with any other thoughts, because it's just busy observing the breath. And notice how you become relaxed, comfortable, and at ease with yourself. Allow your attention inside to be focused at the center of your forehead, behind the eyes, and sensing the spiritual energy that you are. The energy that is focused and concentrated in a tiny point of light. See if you can see yourself on the screen of your mind in that way. But the light that radiates from that tiny point of light is vast. Allow that light to run through your entire being. But keep your attention the center of the forehead, in that point of light. And you become merged in that light. The light of peace. As you hear the word peace, become still. And notice the atmosphere of stillness around you. That stillness runs through your entire being. Your whole body becomes still. Everyone around you is still. And you sense the atmosphere and the vibration of stillness. Keep breathing as you notice your breath in between. You bring that stillness into the breath too. And every particle of your body is filled with stillness. Your mind and your heart are in alignment and at peace as you become absorbed in this energy of peace. And it is this peace that gives you a sense of love. Love for who you are, a spiritual being. Love just because, not for a reason. Because love is also the nature of the human spirit. Irrespective of what might be outside. Joy, an internal state of being, of deep sense of contentment. This is who I truly am. Soft, gentle, comfortable, and at ease with myself. My heart becomes open recognize my own greatness. Greatness in peace. Greatness in love. I am this pure, unconditional energy that is willing and able to share itself, just like God, my eternal parent and my guide. I'd like to stay here in the presence of unconditional love and an ocean of peace as I lose myself in the experience of God's truth.